Hello there everybody, this is Voccio here, and welcome to my thoughts video on Kojima, Konami and Sony. So, we all saw the news that broke yesterday, right? About how Kojima has now formed his own independent development studio called Kojima Productions. Fuck you, Konami. And he's going to be working on titles himself. And guys, as far as I can tell, and from what I understand, this studio is not owned by any corporation. It's not owned by Sony. It's not owned by Konami. It's not owned by Microsoft. It's not owned by Nintendo. It's owned by Kojima. It belongs to him, from what I can tell, which is fucking awesome because that means he won't have to worry about any corporate shackles or any bullshit or any publisher telling him what kind of games he should make. And let's be honest, who would? At this point, who would feel the need to step in and tell Kojima, yeah, you need to do this. This is the kind of game you should do. Yeah, nobody's going to fucking do that. And I think the most beautiful thing in all this is the first games he is developing right now is a Sony PlayStation exclusive, which means he's going to get all the time and creative freedom he needs. And that's awesome. I mean, first of all, it's awesome that the game is PlayStation exclusive. Sorry, I have to, guys. Come on, yeah. I mean, it shows that he's paying his homage to PlayStation because that's when Metal Gear Solid started out. You know, that's obviously, well, it started on the MSX back in the 80s, but you know, PlayStation 1 was what made it like a big thing where it exploded. And the PlayStation 2, so it's obvious why he's, you know, I'm guessing he's like showing homage and respect to the console that made him what he is, and you know, the fans that made him who he is, because. Yeah, you know, MGS5 came out on both consoles, and I'm fine with that. I don't have a problem with that. Xbox players get to experience it too, but, you know, you guys, the Xbox wasn't there for the MGS 1, 2, and 3. You know, it was the PlayStation fans and the brand that made him what he is, you know, that made his games what they are. So I get why he's doing it, and obviously the news only broke on this yesterday, guys, so we have no idea what the game is going to be. All we know is the logo, the Kojima Productions logo, the new one, which I wish I could put in this video, but I don't have it saved on my hard drive, and the PS4 sucks for this kind of shit, so you can easily go and Google it and have a look at it. From what other people have said, from videos I've been watching, and I have to agree with them, that it kind of looks like something futuristic. Oh yeah, I should preface it with, because we all know that the logo of the game is probably a clue for what the game's going to be, you know, with the Fox logo being the original Kojima Productions logo, and you know, from Metal Gear. Then there was the Moby Dick Studios, you know, the fake company logo, the fake studio logo that he established, you know, for MGS5 before it was revealed, and all the, you know, it was Moby Dick Studios because it was an allegory for the game's story, you know, Moby Dick and all that. So I'm pretty sure the new Kojima Productions logo is going to be a clue for the new game he's developing for us. I can't wait to see what it's going to be. You know that there's going to be stuff leaking out in 2016. We're going to get juicy news on this, especially at E3. Look forward to E3 next year, guys, in the Tokyo Game Show and Gamescom, because I'm pretty sure that now Kojima has his own independent fucking studio. And he's not got any contracts to worry about. He can appear at these events if he so chooses to, and I hope he does. You know? Sorry about that, guys. So, that's all good. We're going to get news on the game next year. So, on to Konami. And fuck Konami. So, his contract with them is over. He's free. So that means that they can't cheat him out of the video going into the Video Game Awards anymore because they say he's not allowed. They're fucking lawyers. God, I hope they sink. I really hope they sink. So I think with Konami, what we can expect to see at this point is, I wonder if they're actually going to do something with their licenses. Actually, because obviously we know they're going to fucking pachinko and they've got all their gyms and all their bullshit in Japan, you know. But the video game licenses, I don't know what they're going to do with them. I really don't. Are they going to sell them off? Are they going to keep them? Personally, I would like to see them sell them off, and Kojima to maybe, if it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world for me, because I've been saying, I don't know if I've already said this in a video. If I haven't, this is your first time you've heard it. If it isn't, it's the second time. I need to remember the shit I say better. But to me personally, I think if the franchise MGS doesn't continue, I'm fine with it. It's not a problem for me. I'd much rather see Kojima do something he wants to do and he's got passion for, rather than doing the same stuff. Because while MGS5 was a good game, it shows signs that Kojima was kind of getting tired of the franchise and he was under stress from Konami. It's not the best Metal Gear Solid game in the franchise, if you ask me. It's good, don't get me wrong. I don't hate it. It's a great game, but it could have been a lot better. It really could have been a lot better, and it's not the kind of quality I expect from Kojima. It's not a bad game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not the kind of quality he usually puts out, which kind of, it kind of shows that maybe, just maybe, he needs to work on something new, So yeah, I really don't mind if he doesn't reacquire the MGS license from Konami, then whatever, they'll let him fucking keep it and run it into the ground. Because to me, if Kojima isn't making a Metal Gear, no point playing it. That being said, I will play a Metal Gear Rising 2 if it hits, and I will buy it, because as long as it's made by Platinum Games, that has to be a preface. As long as Platinum Games make a Metal Gear Rising 2, which, the thing is, with the way Konami are treating their fucking licenses, I get what the game is. I get that they were trying this kind of shit out, but the game itself is awesome, and I know what it represents isn't very good. But the thing is, the game itself was high quality, so I will play a fucking sequel if it comes out, because I loved Metal Gear Rising. Absolutely fucking adored that game. So hopefully we'll get a second one, then I'm going to... And I'll say right now, guys, that will be the last Konami game I buy. But I will fucking buy it, because as long as it's Platinum Games, of course. But it'll be the last Konami published game I buy, because those games are awesome. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens there, whether they decide to sell the licenses off or not, and if Kojima decides to reacquire the Metal Gear property, we'll just have to see. Personally, I'm not bothered either way. If he does, awesome. But I hope we don't. But the thing is, if he does, I hope we don't get nothing but Metal Gear from him. I really do. Because I want to see something new from him, And I want to see him focus on something new. I mean, of course, it's up to him what he does, And whatever he does, I will get behind, because the man is a fucking genius. And I worship the ground he walks on. He's amazing. I love him. And whatever he does, I'll support it. I'll put money into it. I'll buy his games, because he's an amazing creative talent and a genius. But what I would like to see is less Metal Gear, more new stuff. More of his creative talent put into new mediums and new franchises, and let him set new rules in certain universes and play around with what he does, which isn't such a bad thing, So yeah, we'll see what we get. But yeah, so with Konami, I hope they go under. I have no love for the company anymore. Yeah, they used to be awesome. They did. They used to be fucking amazing. Castlevania, back in the day, MGS. And I don't know about that many Konami licenses, because I'm not... I know they used to be good, but not in my own experience. I actually haven't played that many Konami games. I've only really played... I haven't even played a Castlevania game, guys. Like, I know, blasphemy. I know, I should be taken out in the street and shot. Like, the only Konami franchise I've played is Metal Gear, but I've heard a lot of people talk about them and how amazing they used to be as a publisher, and who am I to judge? They know more about it than I do. So yeah, it's amazing to see such a fall from grace, what they are now compared to what they used to be. Holy shit, they've done a massive 180 in the last year. Now the cancer, nobody wants to work with them. Nobody wants to touch their licenses. Even other developers and publishers are like, stay the fuck back. Fucking kryptonite. They are kryptonite to the industry at this point. So it's like Alpha Mega Sin said in this video, if you know who he is. It's like the way he put it. The working conditions are atrocious, so nobody's going to want to work for him as a developer. No people are going to want to make games for them, and they've alienated their fans, so nobody wants to buy from them. And the fucking people in the industry have said, yeah, that's pretty fucked up. So yeah, what are their chances at this point? They've completely fucked themselves over. They really are worse than EA. He's right. Alpha Omega Sim, what he said. They are, at this point, they are worse than the EA. And how do you fucking do that? That's impressive. That's fucking that's impressive if you can make your company worse than EA. And they fucking are. He's right. So moving on to Sony, because 5 minutes, it's a 15-minute video, I've got to stick to my own constraints. So with Sony, I guess, well, there's not really much to say about Sony, because I've already covered it. You know, we know it's an exclusive game, so I could keep spitting hate for Konami, or I could keep spitting praise for Kojima, I don't know. Not sure what to do with the last 5 minutes of this video. I might even edit it down. Anything new I want to say? Anything different? About Konami, about Kojima? I don't write these in advance, guys, by the way. This is all spontaneous stuff. So I hope you like it. But yeah, this is all spontaneous. From my deranged mind, it all comes. But I think I've said everything I wanted to say on this. Everything, all my thoughts, you know. I've got nothing but good wishes for Kojima. I know the chances of him seeing this video are slim, but hey, Kojima, if you're watching, you have my full support, and I will buy whatever you put out, right? As long as it's good. But I don't think you're capable of I don't think he's capable of making a bad game, guys. I mean, like I said, in my opinion, MGS5 wasn't the best. Okay, it could have been a much better game. It wasn't bad, but when you stack it up to the quality of work that Kojima puts out, it doesn't really, in my opinion, I don't think it measures up, you know? Compare it to most games out there, it's either better or average. But compare it to the quality we expect from Kojima, and it's like, what happened, man? But, you know, it's Konami, and it's obvious the effects are showing. You know, the conditions they were under, how they had to work and all that when they were making the game. That's probably why it's not as good as it could have been. Because if you look at it, so yeah. When it comes to final thoughts, I guess. When it comes to Metal Gear Solid continuing as a franchise, as a AAA franchise, I'm not fussed either way. If it does, yeah. If it doesn't, whatever. But as I said, even if it does, even if Kojima reacquires a license, I want him to make more than Metal Gear. I really want to see more stuff from him, you know, and I'm sure a lot of other people do as well. Because, you know, as amazing as the franchise is, Kojima himself has been saying for years, you know, he wants to put his creative mind into other stuff, and I would love to see what he can do with other mediums as well, and other settings and other genres and stuff. I mean, look at what PT could have been. Silent Hills could have been, you know, and obviously we've got Allison Road coming, and maybe there's some hope. I mean, it's all speculation. That's the thing. Maybe we'll get a horror game from him in the future. I fucking hope so. Maybe this new game's going to be a horror game with a futuristic setting, you know, cyborgs and shit, which is what we got. What I got from the logo and what people have been saying. I agree. It looks like some kind of cyborg stuff, like robotic. It looks cool, basically. It all looks high tech, the logo and everything. And like I say, it's a clue to his next game. We can be pretty fucking sure of that. So it's looking awesome. Kojima, if you see this video, you probably won't, but if you do, well wishes from me. You have my full support in whatever you want to do, sir, and I will pay money for it because you are awesome. So yeah, guys, I think that's it. Actually, it's a minute shorter than I expected it to be. I'm not gonna have dead air either. So yeah, guys, thank you all very much for watching, and hey, let me know in the comments below what you think, and you know, what do you think's going to happen with all this with Konami and with Sony? It's an exclusive, you know. I mean, I doubt it. Oh, I will say, actually, I don't think it's going to become first party. And personally, I hope he doesn't. Because as much as, you know, I own a PlayStation, I'm not a fanboy. And I do strongly believe that people who own Xboxes should get to experience his creative genius as well. It's not fair to call them off because Kojima's an amazing man. He's got an amazing creative talent, and it should not be relegated to one console only. Everyone should get the chance to play his games. If you own an Xbox and you can't afford a PlayStation, you should be able to experience a Kojima title. So I hope he makes third-party games in future. I really do. But yeah, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And once again, let me know in the comments below what you think. You know, leave me a like and feel free to sub if you enjoyed this video, which all this will be repeated in the end slate, so I'll shut up now. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out. See ya. And that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching it. and I appreciate you giving me a view and taking the time out of your day to check out my content. That's awesome of you. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like. If you stayed all the way until the end to watch this end slate anyway, I'd like to ask you to give me a like if you enjoyed it. If you wanted to see more of my content, then please consider checking out my channel. There's a bunch of videos on there for you to go and watch, or subscribing to stay up to date with any future content I may put out. If you're interested and you'd like to see more, that's up to you. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out. See ya.